When's the last time that you wanted so bad to follow your dream that you dropped everything, you quit your job, and you drove all the way to LA because you want to pursue your dream? Have you done that recently? So that was my random attempt at humor, but you know how it goes. Welcome back to another episode of the Postulate Podcast, and if you are new here, welcome. If you're a returning postulate, then welcome back. Thanks for coming back. If you're a subscriber, I appreciate you. If you are new here, my name is Keith, and today I am going to take a look at a real bold man who's getting a lot of attention on the internet recently. I haven't watched too many videos about him. I did my research a little bit. I looked into it, but I'm going to take a look into Aj Wallace and his bold attempt at becoming Logan Paul's protégé. Now, was it a failure? We're going to get into that. Was it a complete success? We'll get into that too. But, like I said, if you're new here and you like this kind of content where I look at some things going on around the internet, just leave a comment. I'm always down to try new things. So, yeah, let's get into it. Alrighty, so as I go through and I make more episodes on the podcast, I'm going to try a little bit different editing styles, different types of things. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the videos, and then I am going to also put up the screen of my phone, and it's going to be like we watched it in real time. So I can kind of give my commentary as we go, so work with me a little bit. Yeah. But again, comments about suggestions on how I'm editing and stuff, I'm still just getting used to it. So, any criticism's welcome. So, yeah, comment down below.
I quit my job. No,
wait,
it's a story.
I'm interested.
It's a story. I just talked to Logan Paul. I mean, like, he was just being nice, and I get it. Media, whatever, he has to be nice.
That's AJ's first problem, actually. Okay, and I'm gonna stop him right there already. Logan does not have to be nice at all to you. First of all, you walked up to him randomly, okay? Nobody's obligated to be nice in this in the industry, especially what he's trying to get into. You don't just do that.
Before I approached him, he was bragging about making $3 million. I'm
sure he was.
I make $100,000 a year. I'm 22. I do make $100,000. That's cool. And I want to.
Now, before you continue, okay, he is 22 and he makes $100,000 a year, but he doesn't mention here at all during the video. I'll get into it a little bit more later, but he is a welder. He's 22 years old and he's a welder, so that's why he makes $100,000 a year. That's his profession. So he's a welder, so he's in a trade. Just food for thought as you're watching the video. I'm going to continue.
I want to act. I want to do these things.
Okay, before you get into that, all right, what was the point of that part of the video specifically? Because honestly, what I had seen when I first started watching it, it was a call to evoke an emotion from the viewer and a feeling of pity. I don't want to say pity, but I'm going to say pity because that's kind of what it was at the end of the day. And I personally don't think that him putting this whole part of the TikTok in beforehand really helps his case. And in fact, when you go into the comments, people are just calling him entitled, which it does give him a little bit more of an entitled look. He does work. He works for his money. So good on him for that. But just saying, there are also a million people that are trying to do what you want to do, but they all have to work just as hard as you do, and they're not going to just drop everything and go and try and confront a famous person to try and get on their team. Not a lot of people can do that. First of all, it's expensive. Second of all, not everyone has a car. And third of all, you have to have common sense to know that that's not always going to work. Okay, continue. So this is the conversation between Logan and AJ here. This is the original post. This is what all of it is surrounded by, this encounter right here.
No, I didn't. I quit my job. No,
wait,
it's a story.
I'm interested.
It's a story. I quit my job legit.
So here's my oh my god, here's my first problem, all right? Because he seems annoyed that Logan Paul is talking to him right now. But my thing that bothers me is people pay top dollar to even sit to seats near Logan Paul or get to these backstage passes. And I'm pretty sure that Jake Paul has had multiple courses on the advice that he's about to get from Logan Paul. So AJ is getting advice from Logan Paul, and a lot of this information is probably in Jake Paul's 3 or 4 courses that he's made in the span of I don't know how many years. But point is, I think my man here already should be a little grateful that he's talking to Logan Paul. I'm not saying he's like, hallelujah, Logan Paul, but, you know, credit where credit is due. He's been building a following for, wow, 7 years now? 7, 8 years?
2 days ago, I came up here, took a risk. I'm originally from Ohio.
Did you sneak up here?
No, I didn't sneak in here. I didn't sneak. What do you mean sneak up?
Like
here?
on stage? Or you just like?
Yes, I did.
It's one of the sneak videos.
Sorry, I just.
Did you print the ticket and stuff?
No, like I just.
Listen to their conversation, but also watch this guy behind them. He's honestly, he's like trying to analyze the situation, and he's like, is this dude a genius or is he a fucking idiot?
I need to talk to you. I'm trying to talk to your brother. I'm trying to talk about business. Trying to talk about trying to get a job. Like I want to do media. I've been trying to get.
What are you good at?
I was 7 dances. I did like
What's
that.
your TikTok
I did that video. You know, like going like that. Yeah, you know.
Oh, so you really got what it takes.
I don't.
Then why would I
need
give
a
you
mentor.
job? Why would I do that?
I want to be like.
Why did you say that? Why did you say that? What was the reason of saying that? Why would you say that? What? You could have said anything. Okay. Not only could you have said anything, but especially when you go into these types of situations, you cannot pity somebody. Be confident in your work. You can't even take this step without having the confidence to go in like this. Like, newts to you, man, but come on. You really have to go in with a solid plan, especially if you're going to talk to somebody and you got this far. I know you probably might have not been expecting to get that far, but always plan ahead. If you expect, I'm going to get into that goddamn place and I'm going to talk to Logan Paul and I'm going to make him be like, all right, I want this motherfucker to work for me because he's got what it takes. I don't know. I'm not saying that's going to happen to anybody. Don't do what this guy did, but you got to be confident in your work before you go and present it like that.
I'm 22 years old. I'm just trying.
I can't be a mentor right now, right? In my life, I'm a fuck up myself. I need a mentor. You know what I'm saying? Like I need
connections and you need people be around you, right?
No, I didn't have connections and people around. I have Jake. That's it. Do you have a brother? Do you have people? Friends?
I don't.
Friends? You got friends. You got amigos.
I don't.
You don't have friends?
I don't. I swear to God. I'm here by myself.
Where are you from?
See the guy, this dude in the back. You are just hating on AJ. I'm sorry. This is this is kind of funny. This dude is like he gives Logan a little tap. He's like,
I'm here by myself. I'm here by myself.
This guy, get a load of this guy, huh? I don't know. I mean, I respect Logan for this because, first of all, he's giving this dude genuine advice. And as somebody who's watched Logan build a following and a brand since probably about 2013, I've been watching him build a following, and he gave this dude genuine advice. Truly, I don't think Logan could have handled this any differently. I think the way he handled it was perfect, and AJ is seeing the genuine conversation as Logan just kind of being good for the camera, PR. But I think Logan was legit trying to give him advice. He was saying, I only had my brother when I started. That's how I started. We went out, and you just got to be yourself. You got to be yourself. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's what we got going on here. Okay.
I'm from Norwalk.
Yeah, this guy too. This guy is. Dude, look at him. Dude, you're a menace. Like, not in a rude way. You just, like, you were enjoying this too much. You were enjoying this way too much. You were like, okay, I'm gonna continue.
You have friends, bro. You're fucking lying. You have friends. Go make content, do stuff with your friends. I'm glad you quit your job. It takes.
Again, I can't speak on this guy if he's got friends or any of that. But I know that when he says that it takes a lot of guts to quit your job, it does. But I do not recommend that. And I'm not sure if he just said it right there, but Logan says now you need to activate. And I agree with Logan. You did the hard part. You took the big step, but now you have to work for it. It's not just going to come to you. You have to work, especially when it comes to doing this. You have to love what you're doing, which it sounds like this guy, AJ, really loves what he's doing. And that's good. That's the first huge thing. You have to like what you're doing. You have to especially love making content. You have to love getting out there and just being who you are. It's I think AJ's got it here. I just think he was ill-prepared. I really do believe that. But we will get into that. I'll continue here. Look at this guy in the back too, man. You are just... Look at you. He's like... He just doesn't care. What the hell, man? You are...
balls to do that, bro, but like now you gotta activate.
Try to make a step.
I'm not, media. But I'm not the guy directly, right?
You're the guy.
No,
you're the guy.
No, bro, my team is this. Relax, bro. Relax. I'm not the guy. Like, life isn't about handouts. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I'm
you
not
gotta
trying to
work.
get a handout. I'm not trying to get
What
a handout.
are you trying to do?
I'm trying to work hard for a little money. No money. I don't know. I can get a job somewhere else. All I want to move to LA.
AJ. I know you probably weren't. I mean, honestly, like, he knows that that's what a handout is, but I'm just going to assume that he was in the heat of the moment. He really didn't know what to say. You could tell he was flustered, which I get. I probably didn't think he'd get that far. I understand that. I don't think I'd get that far either if I had that hasty of a plan. And then he kind of starts talking to Logan with a little bit of pity, and I want to say it was kind of like, no, you are the guy. Everyone wants a confident worker. Everyone wants a confident worker on their team. You have to be confident in what you're doing. You have to bust your balls until you know that you did a good fucking job. And honestly, that goes with anything. Know your work.
And I want to be able to be part of that.
Look, I have to go. If you really are serious about it, bro, you should move to LA, and just like you approached me, start making connections with every single person in LA. I'm serious. That's it. I've always said this. If you're charismatic and you can talk to someone, you can make it in LA.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's my advice, man.
I mean, that is good, genuine fucking advice. Honestly. He's telling him, I don't agree with moving out to LA. I wouldn't personally move to LA. I'd probably go somewhere else. But he's telling him, move to LA. You don't need to do all that. But you could still make connections. Make content. Do what makes you happy. And the right following will be behind you. Because they will like your content for the way it is. And they'll like you for the type of personality that you have. The type of editing style you have. All of that. It goes with all of that. It's not just... I don't know, and I don't know what AJ was going for. He wanted an internship, I'd say. But Logan was super nice about it. And honestly, I never used to like Logan because he's done some shiesty stuff in the past, but he's clearly I'm the first to say he's grown a lot. And people are gonna grow, especially what did he say? He was 24 or something. He's young as hell. He's got a lot of time left. And he definitely is right. He probably doesn't know what he's doing specifically, he's just going with it right now. He's creating. This is what he started with when he was a little bit younger. So now he's just trying to do what he has to do. He's trying to figure out as he goes. He's still a young dude. I mean, I'm 20. I'm coming up on 21. And honestly, if he told me this advice, I'd be so grateful. I'd be like, wow, Logan Paul he really believes that I can do this. I mean, just somebody who's successful in general. I'm not saying I'm a huge fan of Logan Paul, but somebody who's successful sees success in you or hope. He was trying, and AJ was just not having it. AJ's response after this, now the immediate response after on TikTok was he created a shirt that says, Logan Paul, can I have a job? And I'm not even going to put it up there because it was a pretty simply made t-shirt, and newts to him for getting the money for it. Like, it's pretty funny. He was in this video next that I'm going to show you, kind of responding, and I'm going to let the whole video play out this time, actually, and then I'm going to give my actual 2 cents.
Money is nothing compared to your dreams. Did I look pathetic? Maybe to you, but what I saw, what I felt like, I had some fucking balls, unlike some people that would never, ever confront Logan Paul. If you don't have the opportunity, there's probably a good reason why you don't have the opportunity, because you never tried. Everybody is commenting, you know what, I see it and I don't really care, but just remember, I'm freaking trying. To the negative people, to the positive people, fucking thank you so much. Everyone has entitled to their opinion, but come on now.
You know what, AJ? You're right. The reason I haven't met Logan Paul is probably because my sack lacks testicles. I know, no doubt. But hear me out. You don't have to burn your whole support system and bridge to follow your dream. You could do that while still keeping yourself safe and steady. Especially that keep you mentally healthy. The stages of the hierarchy of needs. Psychology majors explain that in the comments, because I took Psych 101. Everyone is entitled to their opinion. But you kind of said nice opinion, but you're all wrong. Now, I get where he's coming from. He's kind of saying, I'm taking the criticism from the people who are being positive, and I'm going to use that as fuel, and I'm not going to look at the hate. Because, you know what? He is right. At the end of the day, you can put out any kind of content that you want, okay? And the content that you put out, there are going to be people who don't like it. But that doesn't matter. You're not making the content for the people who don't like it. You're making it for the people who like your content, for the people who support you, who are a part of your community. You have to put out content that you like and that your community likes, and hope that you can change the mind of the people who are critical of you. You have to just accept that not everyone is going to like your work, and not everyone's going to leave just delightful comments to you. It's just not how it works. I've gotten plenty of hate comments. I used to let that shit get to me, but you can't. And you know what? Doing this, I don't think that helps. Because in the comments, you're going to have people who are like, well, you obviously cared because you posted it. Well, it could go both ways. I don't know if he's actually bothered by the shit. People only think you look pathetic, AJ, because you walked up, but you didn't act like you deserve that job. And I didn't mean be cocky. I mean, be confident in your work. Be confident in your talents and skills. When he asked you what you were good at, you couldn't even tell him, man. Always know your skills. Someone is always going to ask, especially if you're like in a job interview. I'm not talking to AJ, I'm talking to anyone. They ask you, what are your skills? Know what you're good at. Don't say you're not good at anything. Everyone's good at something. I promise that. I promise you that, for real. Like, it could be anything. But you're good at it. You are good at it, though. I don't know what it is, but you're going to find it. I'm serious. I'm going to continue, though. Now, I'm going to do this one real quick. I'm going to do a little content review and analysis, my opinion on his content. And I'm going to play his vlog, and you can watch it, and...
Oh, this is my second vlog. I still haven't got my job back yet. Don't mind the hair. I'm actually about to throw my hat. I have to get my life together. About to clean up my room. About to figure out my job situation. Oh, I'm just super fucking tired right now. So let's go. Alright, so I'm about to take a shower.
I'm going to stop right there because if that's the whole video, it's a vlog. I'm not a vlog type person, personally. Now, if you can see what I'm doing right now, my type of style that I like to watch is commentary. I like to create content, so I just put the two together. I'm not a vlog person. I genuinely believe that AJ has potential. He did swing and miss on this one, but you can't really just pull up and leave, especially if this is his dream. I'm glad that he's still trying. That's what it's about. You gotta be able to fall down and get back up in this industry. You gotta get up and just keep making content. You just gotta keep being proud of the work that you're doing. I don't even know why I'm talking like I know like everything about being a creator. Like I just know I'm proud of my work. Okay, what I put out, it's what I like to put out, and I like to think that y'all enjoy it too. Now I'm gonna continue though. I'm still. I'm not even gonna continue, honestly. I watched the full clip earlier. I'm gonna say that AJ has the charisma. He has the charisma. I don't know where it went. AJ, where was you in this video, by the way? Where were you during this talk with Logan Paul? And I'm not saying that I kick ass, okay? Talking to Logan Paul, but I'm saying you had 12 hours to drive all the way there. Dude, I would have had like at least like this, just like the thought in my head, like, man, if I get up there, this is what I am gonna say, and I'd at least have some type of direction going through on it. He ends up picking up a dog too. Calls this dog annoying and then picks it up. It was a little puppy. He's just joking around though. He's joking around. Again, it's a vlog type style that he goes for. Good for him. Some people might like vlog content. Again, check out AJ. This is purely my opinion. Everything that I'm saying today is purely my opinion. Check out Purely White Deluxe. Just kidding. Just kidding. Alright, the next thing I'm going to talk about is I saw that only a few days after everything went down with AJ and Logan Paul, he actually appeared on a podcast called Coach HP. And I'm going to put a little bit of that up here. Coach HP is a TikTok page, and his bio says that he is slanging positivity 24/7, and I respect that. I respect people who make purely positive content, because I've tried it, and I couldn't do it, honestly, because I can't be positive 24/7, and I give that to you, Coach HP. I could not do it, man. I'm not saying that it's okay to be not positive all the time. That is life. Life isn't always positive. It's not sunshine and rainbows. That's okay, though. That's okay, though, to think like that. And I am going to play the clip of the interview, and I am going to give my opinion on it.
It sounded like you're some rich kid. This is how crazy it is. But you're like, oh, I make $100,000 a year, but I want more. Me looking at it now, if you'd have mentioned you were a welder, you'd have gained everybody's respect right there.
I know it sounds insane and it's kind of instant, and I really didn't think about it. Usually when you're trying to do something, you think about it, you plan it out, and I didn't. I didn't.
And especially how far was the drive?
Oh, it was 12 hours.
So in those 12 hours,
This is the charisma, AJ. Where's this man? If this was you talking to Logan Paul, see, it's because you're not showing the weakness, man. Look at how confident you are in this fucking interview, man. Good on you. This is what you need, bro. If you walked up to Logan Paul with this,
when you started talking to him, Austin, any nerves, like shaking and that?
Oh man, my palms are sweating. I was just like,
and the heart was going fast?
Yeah, it was going fast, but I was trying to keep my character and I was trying to talk to him, and I felt like I was doing all right for a minute, and then it just like, when he asked, "Why should I hire you?" I was like,
you weren't prepared.
Oh, I dance. I'm 22. I didn't even think about it. No thought process whatsoever in my head.
All right, now I went through Coach HP's podcast, and I'm going to be honest, he seems like a very genuine dude. He tries to see the lighter side of people, which is what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to give all different angles of what's going on with this guy, because you might watch someone else's video, and it just might be, oh, this guy's a baby, he meets Logan Paul, screw this guy. No, I want to, I wanted to look into a little bit and see, who's Aj Wallace? What's going on after this? Did he regroup? What kind of guy he is? And from what I'm gaining, he wants to make it. He seems like a good dude, really. He's got the charisma, really. You do, man. And you just got to keep working hard. We're all out here trying to make it. That's life, though. We're all out here trying to make it, man. People who know me in my everyday life, they know I'm a pretty cool dude. I'm pretty genuine with shit. And like I said, I'm commenting on the situation that played out, and how it had played out was pretty funny. At first, I thought, wow, this guy, but all you have to do is a little research, and I saw, okay, dude was a welder, and I could understand if he was like, I want to do something a little bit more than what I'm doing. My dream is to be an actor. I get that. So, as I'm going to say, I want AJ to continue his dream. I want everyone to continue their dream. I want everyone to chase that fucking dream. Just like Step Brothers, when I knocked that motherfucker out. The day I wanted to be a T-Rex. You guys remember that? He wanted to be a T-Rex and stuff. And he said, you know what, Dale? Go bang the fuck out of those drums. Excuse my language. But that's what you need to do, AJ. Where's your T-Rex, bro? Here it is. This is AJ in action right here, guys, by the way. This is AJ. Now, this is AJ's dream continuing, and I like this video. He's not giving up. And my thing is, if you don't give up on your dreams and your work, you will never fail in this world. You will always make it, as long as at the end of the day, you could put your name next to your content and you are happy with the work that you did. It'll never change. If you're proud of it, good for you, dude. And here I am, I'm just making content. You can make content about me. I'm not saying I'm perfect. You're not perfect, dude. No one's perfect. But I've already seen this, but this is why. Listen to AJ. This is AJ here. Okay.
Beautiful person on TikTok. You have a goal that you woke up and you were thinking of and you want to accomplish it, or you got something that you've been wanting to do for years, but everyone's holding your back saying you're going to fall on your face, and that makes you upset. But go do it. Go follow your dreams and go accomplish it. But wait, you're afraid that you're going to cry when you fail. Of course you're going to get upset and you might cry a little bit and you might fail. But guess what? The most important part is getting back up. You got this. And to cry, that's completely normal for a human being to cry, a man or a woman. It's completely normal when you are emotional about something you are doing, no matter what it is. If you're thinking of something right now while you're watching this video, you want to go accomplish it. Go do it. Everyone has goals. Go accomplish your goals, people.
As a matter of fact, AJ, I am trying to make my dreams come true. I love making content. I've said this. It helps me get through my everyday life. And you know what? I fucking love this video that AJ put out. I know people are giving him shit, but I agree with them. And then he really hits a lot of points. I wasn't giving him shit for crying. It was in the situation that I'm not. It's okay if you're a guy and you cry. I newts to you that you have emotions, goddamn. But I think it's that people thought in that situation it was, you seemed like you were trying to evoke like pity. But yeah, you were definitely, man, I get it. I get it. You were hurt, man. Your dream was a little crushed for a second. You know what? But look what you're doing right now, man. Look at him. He just got back up. We could all do that. I do it all the time. Rock on. I don't think that people like the way you describe the situation at hand. But I like AJ's attitude. I really do. People are giving him shit, but I made this whole video. None of it is supposed to be hate towards AJ. Like I said, none of it ever is going to be anything I make. It's not hate. It's just my simple thoughts and, you know, criticism on others, the situations that they've brought upon themselves, the things they've posted, all public stuff. But I hope that this caption, he's not bullshitting for clicks. I really hope he got his job back. That's good for you, man. Keep that job, dude, but still fucking chase your dream. Don't move. Again, I don't know who you got, but just keep making content, man. Good fucking shit. This is what I was gonna show you, though. This is that also that's a good thing to leave because we're getting towards the end of the video. I'm going to show one last video after this one. This was just a random one as I was just scrolling through here, getting ready to show you guys the next one. Good for you. Good for AJ. Again, don't just go send this dude hate. He's literally just trying to live his dream. He did come off in a bad way. He really didn't seem like he was trying to. I give it to him for not just getting off the face of the earth. He's sticking by it. He's keeping with his dream. Good for you, bro. For real. Now I'm going to go up to the next one. This is AJ's next move.
So some people want to know what's my next move. What am I going to do? And actually, I have some big plans coming up. And I'm just going to start, talking and getting out there and letting everyone know that their dream can happen. It just takes one step into becoming something great. And I'm obviously showing it, and I just want you guys to know that you can do anything. So just keep pushing, keep going, and anything is possible.
AJ, honestly, I have nothing but respect for you for keeping your head up, dude. I think that you're showing true resilience right now. You could have succumbed to the hate. This was 7 hours ago, and you're still, I'm sure you're still getting hate. A lot of these I saw, it's like 1,000 comments, 5,000 likes, which is always, I know people are just coming to say something because they might be coming across his video that's viral now, which that's TikTok, and the algorithm's weird. You might see some from a few months ago. It's, TikTok's weird. TikTok's weird, but it's a good place. Follow me at Postula Podcast. But that is his next move. And AJ, good on you, man. Good on you, bro. For real. All right, everybody. And in conclusion, what I'm going to say is that, first of all, I think that with hard work and dedication that anyone can make their dream come true. So AJ, good on you for keeping with it and just doing you, man. I give it to you. We're all out here just doing the same thing. Good for you, bro. I actually just had all the footage of me on my phone disappear a bit, but I got the videos still, so don't worry. I know the videos. I got all my notes here. I got all the good stuff. But again, if you are new here, if you like the content, I would really appreciate if you liked and subscribed. And also, I am streaming on audio streaming platforms. That includes Spotify, Apple Podcasts. So if you are driving and you can't watch, then you can find me there at Postula Podcast. You can find me on TikTok at Postula Podcast. All socials. My link tree is in the description of every video. And again, this is Keith with the Postula Podcast, and peace.